And welcome to the Swole Initiative Network. You are watching the Fables of Gahlia, the correct way to start your weekend. Thank you for being here, guys. I thought there was going to be crickets when we showed up because we've been away for 3 years? That's what it feels like.
We were here last. Well, you weren't here last week.
Gahlia.
Yeah, Gahlia. It's been a while.
Obviously, it's been a while. Obviously, that. Yep. The awesome one shot that Diane ran. So thank you so much for that. I still have yet to watch it, and I'm semi-scared of how it affects other things. But aside from that, we have some announcements to run through. Starting with Stacks. What you got?
Yes. Straight from the halls of Valhalla comes our first sponsor of the night, Norse Foundry. Norse Foundry creates artisan dice and gaming accessories for all your TTRPG needs. Crafted from the finest metals and gemstones by the dwarves themselves. Look at these. With Norse Foundry, even your Nat 1s will be beautiful. Check out the link in the chat or just go to norsefoundry.com. And if you purchase anything, make sure you use our special promo code SWOLE, SWOLE, to get 10% off today.
Awesome. Thank you. I don't have my list, so I don't know who is next.
It's me.
There you go.
So you guys should also check out our friends over at Nine Realms Gaming, where they hand make products from natural woods to create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. You can use the code SWOLE10 and you can get 10% off your purchase at ninerealmsgaming.com and get beautiful little sets like this guy. Look at that little tower tray combo. Rolled an 18. It's usually a 10. It's not a 10, so we're already starting off better. And then you can get cool dice bolts like this guy and like the one Diane has there. So they're awesome. So SWOLE10, 10% off ninerealmsgaming.com.
All right, you guys. I would like to give a special thank you and shout out to our next sponsor of the evening. Sing it with me, Griffin Co. Everything that you see that is 3D printed on our shows is from Griffin Co. If you use promo code SWOLE22, you can get 22% off of your order at griffinco.com, and you can get all these cool things that we use in our campaigns.
Awesome. And I just have a bunch of lines through, so I have no idea who's going.
It's me.
Let's all just go at once.
No, it's you, Ashley. You're good.
Is it me?
It's definitely you.
So I'm trying to do this in unison. And I'm just kidding. Roll for initiative before jumping into the mosh pit with dice and devil horns. Do you like metal? Kind, not the ting 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 kind. Well, they are that stuff. This is an ASMR stream. Diceanddevilhorns.com for heavy metal, tabletop gaming merch, mugs, and more. Use code SWOLE at checkout for 10% off your order, and I can read. And be sure to follow on Instagram for those sweet, sweet memes. That's dice, the letter N, devilhorns.com, and rock before you roll.
Fantastic. Awesome. Let's roll through some other stuff so that we can get going with the game. Other things that we have going on. We have a YouTube. Diane, did you want to talk about the YouTube?
I can talk about the YouTube and more. We have one. It's pretty cool. You can see all the things we do on the YouTubes. You can subscribe, you can like, and you can comment. And sometimes we even respond to the comments. But seriously, every week we do upload our VODs there. That's where they live. They don't stay on Twitch too long. So if you can't keep up, or if you need to go back and rewatch it because you just love our faces that much, I don't blame you. You can do that on the YouTubes. And
eventually, I don't know when, but we will have like special YouTube specific content. So if you do subscribe, it's free to do so. That's no money out of your pocket. You will be notified as soon as one of those special things pops up, or when our normal weekly shows are uploaded.
Indeedy do. Other things, we do accept subscriptions if you feel so inclined. It does go into channeling into a bunch of other things that we have that are currently in the works, which is super exciting, such as talk shows, Spelljammer, other things that I can't think of right now, but lots of stuff is coming up. You have the ability to use your channel points for flex points, which means that you can, once 10 individuals will cast their vote with their channel points onto one player, they will gain a flex point with a flexing arm, and they will be able to, at the DM's discretion, narratively flex their abilities to maybe do something that wasn't previously available to them. We've had some pretty clutch moments because of those, so team up with each other in the chat to see who you feel like you need to kind of push those points towards. And also, subscribers can use the command !roll to roll a d20 along with the cast. And you can see what you scored. Yes, I see everyone rolling now.
Oh man.
You okay?
Oh, he rolled a 1. That was
Oh.
it.
No, I'm not paying that much attention. I just see the rolls. Hey, Dice
Goblin,
Queen.
Archfey, Warlock. Nice.
That
That
from meeting him on the weekend, accurate.
checks
Yeah.
out. It checks out.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. So, and then we have giveaways. Really cool ones. We have the first giveaway, which will be unlocked at 35 subscriptions. Those include Prime subs, gifted subs, and regular subs. Prime subs, you do have to resub every month, and it'll shoot you a little reminder and things. But all of those go towards it, including the ones that were given on the one shot last Friday.
Yeah, we're 19 away from the giveaway.
19. That's not many. I mean, we've already built up a hype train and stuff. Like, you guys are incredible. We're always like blown away by the support that you guys constantly pour into us, and it's like but without kind of staying on that too long, yes, our big stretch giveaway will be 150 subs by the end of the month, and this is just for the ones that we get during this calendar month, which is a set of opalite Norse Foundry dice.
Damn. Woo.
Which
Damn,
I
baby.
have,
Yes.
and they're beautiful.
Yes. The first giveaway at 35 subs will be for a set of Norse series Norse Foundry dice, which is super cool because the high number on each one of the die is a different Nordic symbol from Nordic folklore. So they're really cool. I had fun rolling them. Jesus Christ.
And it begins. Thank you.
Every time.
Move.
Smoothie.
Thank you so much, man.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Damn.
What a welcome back, guys. I
No, I
feel
have to
the
do
love.
math. Okay,
I've,
we were just
I've,
at 6.
yes,
Can you feel?
Well, thank
yes,
you.
yes is the answer. Thank you guys so much. I don't know how many we have, but
We're at 41 now.
well,
Well,
I guess that means that there is a giveaway active. As we open it up, you guys can put ! giveaway in the
US only.
chat for US only. Yeah, we can't pay international shipping. but you can put exclamation point giveaway in the command in the chat to enter into the giveaway for the first giveaway of August, which is the Norse series, Norse Foundry metal dice, and they are super dope.
Dope.
Yes. So I think that's everything. Oh, and then because, well, good timing, really. Because we get so many gifted subs from you.
Don't
awesome guys that
enter
support-
exclamation giveaway yet. We'll start that when we come back from the break. From the
okay.
trailer. I have to
It's
get
not
it set
open
up.
yet. I'll remind you guys. What was I saying? Oh yes, because we get so many awesome gifters that really try and like bolster the support for the channel. The top 3 gifters at the end of the month will be entered into their own little mini giveaway.
Nice.
Where we will show our appreciation and we will shoot you something as well. Just to say an extra thank you. But yes, I think that is it. There was a long one because we just came back from a long break. So, I think that's it. I think it's time to jump back into tonight's episode of Fables of Gahlia.
Hello.
Oh, that was a nice countdown. That was good.
Well, it was
Hello.
black. We were talking. We were getting carried away.
We never do that. I don't know what you're
No.
talking about.
Anyway, so last time, 3 years ago, on Fables of Gahlia, you guys had made you guys met Magnus properly and conscious in his somewhat wounded state, and had discussed and potentially agreed upon helping him to hunt down the hag to kind of bring about closure for your newfound allies in the leadership of Ulfgate. After that, you guys made it into town, finished up some shopping. Dresses were picked up, kilts were adorned. You also went over and picked up from Oleg the medallion that was left with him for Kaya, which was kind of a encasing in platinum that held his mother's medallion inside it. Going on from there, you guys spoke a little bit about some pasts, a few more secrets making their way to the surface. As you made your way towards Midas Touch enchantments, and as you entered the street, you were met with a familiar halfling introduction saying, "Oh, well, look who it isn't. It's nice of you to make your way to our little hovel down here. What would you like to do?" Not all at once.
Well, we've returned, like we said we would.
Yes, I see. With some new jewelry. Oh, and a new skirt. Suits you well, lizard man.
You like it?
Honestly, I do. It's really befitting, to be honest.
Thank you. I'd never worn one before, and we were at this dress shop, and I just thought it would be really. It just kind of came to me on our way there, and it just. I decided to get it, and they did a really good job. They made it especially for me. It even has a cutout for my tail.
I see that.
That way, when I'm doing my kicks and stuff, do you want me to show you a kick? It won't fly. You know what? Never mind.
There's nothing I would love more than you to show me a kick in your new skirt.
All right, so I will not just do a kick. I will do like back up a little bit to make sure there's room, and then I will do like a spinning roundhouse kick, and then hold like up with my foot up in the air. And then I realized that maybe I shouldn't do that, and then I put my foot down.
As you put your leg down, you just see Herb's eyes are like dinner plates.
I just picked this up and I wasn't prepared.
Honestly, that was my fault. I didn't think this through at all. I thought it would be funny, and now I am scarred.
You're scared?
Scarred.
Oh, like you have a scar.
Yes, an emotional scar.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you through that.
I think we need to see Midas.
Yes.
Thank you.
Herb, have you been by any chance caring for the horses?
Oh, I don't care for them.
Right. Okay. I'm sure they're fine.
I mean, probably.
Okay.
They were still standing the last time I walked past.
Well, that's good.
So
So-
Midas?
To Midas. To repay debts, I assume?
Yes. Of course.
I don't think we have debts with Midas, do we?
I believe that's the price that was given for the medallions.
You have information.
Precisely.
Ooh, and Adeline, you can get your pin back.
The quill. I'll be so relieved to not be covered in these charcoal smudges anymore. And all of her sleeves are just like.
All right, well, after you. And he kind of just gestures towards the illusion of the boarded up kind of wall that you know to be the entrance to Midas's place.
I'll
Adeline
go
will-
in.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. As he's just stood there. All right, just
Go for one beat.
grinding the rust off, guys. Yeah. So you walk through, and you put your hand onto the doorknob, and it obviously goes through the visage onto the real doorknob. You push through, experience the magical darkness, and then reemerge on the other side in the familiar sort of damp, messy hovel that he exists within, with the laundry lines going everywhere, with like wet sopping clothes that are dripping on the floor, and wet pages that are also like pegged up on the lines that he's trying to dry off. And behind the desk you see Midas.
Not hiding this morning today, Midas, are you?
No, it's too early for all that. I'm just taking it slow today. Oh,
Oh,
welcome back.
oh, yes, thank you. We have news.
You do?
Sit.
Sit. And he gestures towards, like, there are bits of like random furniture like placed around, like, that aren't chairs. There's like a pile of books, and then like a small side table and dotted around. And he just kind of gestures expectingly.
Oh, perhaps here will be fine. You wanted information for the medallions that you made us.
Yes.
We potentially have decent information. He'll like look over at the group. How much of this do we relay?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Lost is a badass.
Although he left, so we don't really know where he went. So that's
Yep.
information we're lacking, actually, in the moment.
I see. Not really interested in the whereabouts of Mr. Lost.
We are.
What are you interested in?
What
If
I
you
asked
can refresh our
for.
memories, it seems like a really long time
Oh,
ago.
I see. It's almost like a long period of time has passed since we last spoke.
Almost like it was 3 years, maybe.
A couple months.
Canonically,
even.
2
It's
days.
been 2 days.
It's been like 3 days.
A lot of
Long-
life has gone by. So
I
long
was
as 2 days.
looking for information pertaining to where and what happened to Magnus,
Oh,
so that I can pass that on to the Ninth Thorn in order to pay off my debts.
You might see him soon.
Nothing has happened to Midas or Magnus. We saw him. He's
We talked to
perfectly
him
well.
this morning. Yes.
We had breakfast with him.
he's in the temple, alive and well.
You might actually see him in the next day if he decides to come out, walking around, doing his thing.
Some
Keep your
people
eyes
just need a
peeled.
vacation.
No. What happened before this morning?
He was resting, right? I mean, he was just there.
I mean, I didn't see him resting. I just know when he got up this morning, he came and had breakfast. We didn't see him really before that.
Now, you realize that I can't go to the Nightthorn with all these fibs.
When it,
He was.
I don't know what you mean as a fib.
A fib? A lie. Or at least dancing?
Does it matter if he's fine now?
Yes, because the Nightthorn want the information.
What are they gonna do with the information?
I don't know.
I forgot
don't
who.
care.
I forgot who the Nightthorn is.
The Nightthorn are like the outlaw guild that help facilitate like arcane magic and also like
Oh, that's right.
yeah, helping out the people in the outer circle, in the first circle.
Would they know where this information came from?
Well, it come from me.
Beyond that,
Beyond me? No, I wouldn't tell them. They don't need to know as long as they have the information.
But you do realize that if it got back the information that we give you, we are the only ones who know.
I just don't know if the information we have is worth a few medallions that I don't think any of us actually used because they knew that they were fake.
Oh, no. Now, we came to an arrangement.
I know, but I think we have more valuable information now.
DM, refresh my memory. Was he aware of, like, who was it that originally told us about the hag?
Originally, it was
the village, right?
Valen, yeah.
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 But Oleg and the others in the circle, in the city, know about it, right?
Oleg hasn't said anything about a
Oh,
hag.
sorry, I thought that was part of the
No,
information.
he gave you information on the formation of Ulfgate and Lagatha and such.
Got it, sorry.
They knew they came back like ailing though in some way, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
nothing's ever been said about the hag.
They were seen basically in retreat, being carried through the city because they had to get to the center. And like
Midas,
a lot of people were aware of that, but no one knows why. Yes.
Midas, I guess my question is, how much information do they think you would be able to obtain for them, considering your placement here?
Well, given the threats and the way that they know that I can make myself valuable to other people, they would assume. Well, how am I meant to answer that? I don't even know the information myself.
Exactly, but I don't think it was anything you would ever be able to obtain yourself. At least not without help.
Well, I mean, there were guards in the temple as well, who I assume also work in the city. So maybe we're not the only ones privy to the information.
Right? No one needs to know it was you.
The information boils down to, though, Magnus is so formidable that not even a curse could down him. That's the truth.
So he was cursed.
No longer, though.
What do you know about the Fae in this area?
The Fae.
Yes.
I do know that there's been fairy tales, rumors about the veil being somewhat thin around this area.
It is no fairy tale.
All right.
It's very real.
I see. And that has to do with Magnus because
Well, I assume you can draw conclusions there.
I would rather be told so that I can pass the information on.
So if I was to ask you if you have any really cool things to help us fight a hag, would you have anything?
A very powerful hag.
And he slides a a stack of papers over towards him, and he reaches over to what is like a small wooden case, almost like the dice vault that Diane held up earlier, and it's got two hinges on the back, and he unlatches the front and lifts it up so that it's sat at 90 degrees completely open with the back to you. And he looks down, and a quill dances up and moves over to the paper and starts scrawling notes as he looks at it and looks up at you and then looks back. And then you see as it finishes and it glides back to the case, lands, and the case closes, the words and the lettering on the page fade to nothing. He takes the paper, folds it into three, and slides it inside his jacket.
Is that Adeline's new quill?
It could be.
What else do you want?
Actually, Midas, from the sounds of it, the Night Watch is blackmailing you, correct?
Nightthorn? Yes.
Nightthorn. What would prevent them from, let's say if you did give them information, coming knocking on your door a week from now, requesting more?
Well, that for one is why I want to get as much factual information across as possible. But the Nightthorn, they're pretty honorable to an extent. They stick by their word with their deals.
Why did you owe them?
No.
But if you provide them some information now, you won't owe them any more.
Correct.
I mean, I think we gave you quite a bit of information just now.
One last detail. What did the curse do?
He just...
Distorted the power of Fenris.
He didn't seem to be himself.
Distorting the power of Fenris and not seeming himself seem like polar opposites on this scale of effects. What do you mean by that, Miss Rose?
Mr. Midas, you've helped us. You've assisted us. And because of you, we had the confidence to approach the gates. And because we got through the gates, we were able to release a curse. I trust you for that reason. Now, you distorted the power of Fenris by distorting his physical form into that of a wolf.
Oh. And the case once more opens and the quill dances over. He opens
Hold
the
on,
paper up.
hold on, Midas.
Let him.
I think let me just stop writing, please. Let me
I'm
speak
not doing
first.
anything.
Okay, stop the pen. I'm gonna reach over and grab the pen.
Oh no, I can't stop. You gonna reach over and grab the pen?
Yes.
As you start taking steps towards him, it like floats up to the ceiling.
Okay, look, and I'm gonna grab the paper. And listen, we've told you what we told you. We've lived up to our end of the bargain. I don't think that last bit of information is necessary to relay to the night guard.
This is very threatening behavior.
No, I'm just trying to say, wouldn't it be better if the people, because giving this information someone who might use it against the temple, that could harm everyone here. And I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not even trying to be threatening. And I'll just throw the paper back. I just wanted to stop you from that last bit of information before you sent it.
You don't think this is threatening?
No, and I
Have you
put it back.
domesticated this one yet?
I already put your paper back and I stepped back.
I would step between. Kaya, my intention here is there might be an altercation going forward with a very powerful Fey creature. And if we could fortify those of us going to do so with people of powerful arcane abilities, then I think they should know. And this comes from me, someone who served a temple their entire lives, and a god.
I just feel like we betrayed their trust.
Technically, we put our trust in Midas's hands first.
I didn't.
You agreed along with all of us to do this.
I didn't agree to that. I didn't want one of the things. But it doesn't matter.
As a group, we agreed.
Okay, I am bound to that. So I understand. But I felt like we gave him information. I don't know. I just feel bad about it because we betrayed their trust.
Any central power seeking to withhold information, secrets like this, no matter their intent, I don't care for it. And there is no harm in this truth. There was a curse outside of his control, but it's there no longer. He is strong and he is able, and I don't know what you intend to do with this information, but he is not one to be trifled with. And I fear should this information be used poorly, I would want to invoke his ire. So I ask you, Midas, to tread carefully for your own good.
I think you mistake my loyalties.
Perhaps.
I work with the Nightthorn. I am not loyal to them, nor am I loyal to the temple.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely what I thought this whole time. That it comes across.
I just wanted my information that we had agreed upon in order to alleviate my debts.
I think you would agree that you've gotten more than enough information from us.
I think I have just enough, and I give you my thanks.
And Adeline's just staring up at the ceiling at the quill still kind of floating.
Mr. Midas, I want to apologize. I wasn't trying to be threatening. I only wanted to stop the pen from writing at that moment so that we could speak before that last bit of information was transmitted. If I came across as threatening, I sincerely apologize. I didn't mean to.
Apology accepted. As he unfolds the paper that was thrown back at him, the quill descends, finishes the sentence, period. The ink disappears. The quill rests again. He folds it back up. Thank you. Adeline, give me a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Is that a D4?
Yes.
Can guidance be doubled up? I'm just asking
No.
for the future. Okay.
Okay, natty 19 plus I had persuasion plus 7, so I'm at 26 plus 3, 29.
Woo. All right. With regard to mechanics, I believe that two different spell effects. The highest level one is the
As
one that
I-
takes effect
yeah.
until the other one,
Yeah.
until that's lost, and then the other one kicks in.
Once I asked,
Um,
I was like, yeah, I guess. I tried.
um,
Fuck it, I get advantage.
Hell yeah.
that will never leave.
Nope.
That's how
With a
we play.
29 persuasion check, he looks back up from his stack of papers towards Adeline and takes a second making eye contact with you, and then looks towards the group and says, I will try to get away with as little information as possible. You understand that I need all of it for when I meet with them. This is covering my arse.
If it comes down to it, and we need it against this hag, it would be great to have allies.
You're on your way to making some.
We appreciate any dancing within the margins that you can do yourself.
Well, it seems I've been taught a few steps earlier tonight or today. So I will try to remember the choreography. And he puts a hand on the case and then slides it towards Adeline at the edge of this desk.
She like picks it up and is like very composes herself for a second. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Slip it into one of her new pockets in her cool new vest.
Yes. Great. So, is there anything else that I can assist you with while you're here?
Yes.
Well, right to the point. What is it I can help you with?
One time I encountered a creature that was, like, on the ceiling.
Okay.
and then it came down from the ceiling. And
That makes sense.
I would like to also be able to go on the ceiling.
Oh.
Mostly
I
to hide.
assume you mean something that will allow you to do so. You don't just want me to like hold you up.
Unless if you wanted to join the Army of Fate and be that person in our group, then probably an item.
Ooh, sorry, full-time job here. Does sound like fun though.
You can still join the Army of Fate though.
I can, but I won't. What with me being neutral and all that.
Suit yourself. Do you have an opportunity for an item then, since you are not willing?
Something to help you.
If I could walk
Reach
on
the
walls
ceiling.
and ceilings, that would be really cool.
Oh, so any kind of surface then. It's not just ceilings. That becomes more general and so easier to do.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Hmm. I'll tell you what, if you buy me a pair of shoes you like, and I'll take the price down. 250 gold?
I start to untie my boots. Just and then I put them on the desk.
We're doing it right now. Okay.
And I'm looking at my sister. Do we have money?
There was me thinking I was going to enchant brand new shoes without feet being inside them, but okay.
But I like these. They're already broken in.
Yes, as you slide your half-dead feet out of the boots. Yes, broken in. All right. 250 it is.
And my sister will give that. How long?
Keeper of the monies.
Doing it.
It's still fairly early, and I don't have any prompt work that I need to. I don't have anything that needs prioritizing, so I can do this. If you are you going somewhere? Are you moving on? I assume you're not moving into Wolfgate.
Well, we still have to find our friend. He's lost, and his name is Lost.
Fitting.
Oh, I'll get it. That's good.
Haha. It's very funny. I did it.
You did.
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to have it done by tomorrow morning. Round this time, sort of between breakfast and lunch.
Okay. And I will walk around barefoot.
Oh.
Just is one of my toes like down to the side?
This question was
You
coming,
tell me.
and I wasn't.
I
ready.
think so. I think my feet are mangled, like, cause
Mangled?
you know they're toes. Like you hit it on the table, like
And
she
they
doesn't.
stay
I
bent
love
the
that you
wrong
wear
way.
boots
Yeah,
barefoot.
you have the pinky
No
toe that
socks.
doesn't
No
cooperate
socks or
with your shoes.
stockings.
No, I mean I think I have stockings, but you could probably see that they're like there's a pinky sticking out to the side still.
Oh man.
There's definitely a pinky sticking out to the side. She might be missing a toe as well. I don't know. Maybe if she takes her stockings off, we'll find out.
All right.
That sounded so threatening.
Yes,
Fuck
it
around
did.
and find out.
I was trying to make it the other way. Like a little, like, you know, like, Please, someone else take the limelight for a moment.
I have no idea where this is going anymore.
Midas.
Let's all describe our characters' feet in detail. This will be a very special episode for this
Bye.
particular type of-
Twitch will ban us.
Midas, should the information you give not be enough, and also there doesn't seem to be a opportunity for allies as you talk to them, if they have more issues with you, send them my way, and I will take care of it.
Ooh. Them's fighting words.
Yes, if it has to be.
I appreciate you looking out. I will start with as little information and give as little as I can. But I think if worst comes to worst and I have to spill the beans, there are enough beans here. But thank you.
Of course.
As he smiles and his top row of golden teeth kind of glint in the candlelight. Well,
We gotta do it. We got who's going out first?
No. I guess that concludes our business.
Lost isn't here to do it for us.
Let's all sit in an awkward beat for like.
I'm gonna walk out barefoot.
Yeah.
So-
I'll follow.
I'll follow.
You just
along.
hear,
I-
you just hear as Lily walks out, you just hear off the floor.
Midas, I just want to say thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for helping us initially, and thank you for doing what you can to be just as discreet as possible. It means a lot. So thank you.
Sure. Interactions with you go everywhere in a very short amount of time.
Well, I can get. So, I'm a monk, and before I was a monk, I was a pretty hot-tempered kind of a fighter, kind of a kid, and I'm still working on that.
Well, admitting it's the first step, I guess. I don't know. Therapy's not really my thing.
Well, when I was in at the temple learning to be a monk, that wasn't the first step. It was you had to get in a special stance, and then you had to step forward with your back foot in a defensive posture. That was the first step.
Good? You know more about this than me. I'm more magic-y. But I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like we've all left. It's just Kaya.
Oh, and what Roz said, that goes for me too.
oh, about helping me should I be
Yeah.
threatened or killed.
I mean, I think you seem to think that they're honorable and that you trust them. So we'll go with that. But I follow Roz, wherever he goes and whatever he does. I'm right there.
All
All
right.
right. All right. Oh, everybody's gone. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Kaya's that guy at the end of the party who never. He's just like, oh.
It's like closing
Talking to the DJ as he's putting up his gear.
I forgot to tell everyone there's a giveaway active. Jump into it. Exclamation point giveaway. You have to be here when we announce it to claim it, to
I
get it.
just posted it in the chat too.
Oh,
and not be in Canada or overseas.
no,
anywhere.
it has to have to be in the US. This is for the Norse series, Norse Foundry dice with the Nordic symbology on the high numbers on them. They are metal dice and they are super dope. So go ahead and win some. Moving on. So you guys are waiting outside with Herb for what seems like an hour before Kaya emerges from the illusion doorway.
I didn't know y'all were leaving. I was just talking to Midas.
We all said goodbye.
He said goodbye.
Right, but never mind. I should.
People get really weird when we say goodbye, so it's best to just leave.
Yeah, it's better.
It's definitely on them. All the weirdness is definitely becoming.
not us.
We're not weird.
We're not weird
We're
at all.
completely normal.
Yes, and Adeline like side eyes Lily's like stockinged feet.
It's definitely like kind of clawed up.
Mhm.
Like you're gripping the floor
Yeah.
as you walk.
I don't know why you need the boots. You can just like.
Those
Can you send a message to Lost?
I
I know he was
could-
mean to you, but you can be mean back to him.
Did I tell you that?
We were together.
holy shit!
I'm pretty
Me-
sure.
Oh my god!
What the fork?
So, by the way, it was announced before you showed up, Mr. Tim, that the top 3 sub gifters of the month get entered in a special private giveaway.
Whoa. Well, that just.
So many.
Yes.
Anyway.
I was typing the response, "You are insane," and I almost typed, "You are inane." Thank you so much for the support. Super appreciated.
There is a tavern in this district, correct?
Mr. Herb, where's the closest? Oh wait, we were in a tavern here before.
Yeah, we stayed there.
That's right.
The first
Yes.
night.
Literally 2 days ago.
Right. I'm sorry. We've had a lot happen.
This is also true.
Um,
We could check there and see if Lost is.
Yeah, we've lost.
The Chobi pigeon.
No, lost.
Right.
Lily,
The Chobi pigeon is the name. You know what? No. Also, where are your fucking shoes?
You can't ask a lady where her shoes are, Herb. Seriously.
I've never had shoes.
I don't feel like that's a thing.
Um,
I've never worn shoes.
Roll a deception.
I will.
With disadvantage, he spent a long time with you in the back of the wagon.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Guidance.
You assume I wear
Guidance.
shoes.
So you just walk over and like, ooh.
Okay,
I'm
so
always
the first,
next to her.
the first one was 15. The second one was 10. Plus 11.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4. So 4. So that's 25.
Kai is 100% convinced that that is true.
I rolled a 23 on insight.
So he still fails.
He kind of just looks confused for a minute and says, I mean, sure, whatever.
I'm just joking. I'm getting them enchanted.
Oh, lucky Midas.
Speaking of that, do you know of place we could quickly drop in and get a cheap pair of shoes so she doesn't stick
Oh,
out?
I'm fine.
You know,
There's
I
like
have-
rocks and like things just stuck in her feet, like just completely not noticing.
If I have like an extra pair of fine clothes in my bag, would that include shoes?
Sure, why not?
She'll pull out some like they're like satin slippers. They're very like not travel, but oh, you can borrow these if you'd like.
If you click the heels together 3 times, you'll end up back in the temple.
They're like a powder blue, very like, defo not made for walking on these streets like outside.
There's no place like Gnome.
I'm really fine.
know,
but thank you.
her her claw toe thing, it looks a lot like mine.
What?
Yeah. It's like I have.
I'm gonna
really,
look
like-
down and be horrified at my toe. Oh. And I'm gonna
Like you've
try
never
and-
seen it before.
I'm gonna try to move it back.
Oh, it moves. I thought it was always like that.
No,
It's
I
a
think
lazy
it
toe.
broke.
It just kind of drifts.
It's perfectly normal. It's fine.
So much
You
foot
sure?
stuff.
Are you sure you don't want to wear Adeline's shoes?
No, I'm really fine.
Okay.
Adeline tries to hide a look of relief on her face when she refuses, but like it doesn't hide very well.
I saw it.
I feel like I saw it too.
For sure.
So much feet stuff.
I hate it.
That's definitely not where I saw tonight going.
No.
Great. So, you
You're
guys
welcome.
want to head to the Chubby Pigeon to look for Lost. Okay. So, as Herb starts leading you back towards the Chubby Pigeon, we will cut over to Lost. And we will kind of briefly just kind of visit what happened just before Lily peeked into your room and saw that the windows were open and you were gone.
Wait.
Yeah, you get to play now, man.
Oh, I get to play. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I woke up a little shaken, and the dreams stir some bad memories, and so I decide to. I actually don't have to open the window. I open the window and I climb out, and I head to the outer city, expecting to drink the night away. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I cut to before I come back. I went for a night on the town to drown her.
Within which circle?
The outer circle.
Ah, okay. So
Yes.
did you go back to the Chubby Pigeon?
I did.
Excellent. Okay. So let's find my notes. For one. There we go. Okay, got it. So as you enter the bar, which is large place, L-shaped bar, in front of you, the door is open. As you know, Hisrick just kind of keeps it open. As you walk in, there is no one around. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Yes,
we're still on me.
because it's
Oh,
because it's very, very early in the morning.
got it. Uh, I actually,
Lost was like, where am I?
yeah. So I'm actually there. I'm the only one there. Is the bar? Is it open?
It is open. The door
It's
is
open.
open. You walk in. There's no one there.
Got it. I will.
You seemingly have the place to yourself.
I will walk in. I'll take a look. I'll slam my fist on the counter and call out for the barkeep.
And a few minutes goes by before a shift in the floorboards behind you, between the bar and the door, quickly swings open like a trap door, and Hizrik pokes his head out, eye patch on, with like one of those like sleeping caps on, with like a candlestick being held, and goes, "Oh yeah."
It's time for a little day drinking. Hurry up! I need a fire brandy. Actually,
What
just
time is it? It just, you know what? Never mind. And he goes back down, and then a couple of minutes later, opens it again, and he walks up in his barkeeping uniform, his sort of stained apron that he has on the front, and just walks around to go behind the bar, and that's where he disappears. And then slowly you see as he walks up the steps to the platform behind the bar, and you now see the ready to serve gnomish form of Hizrik, and he pours you 3 shots of fire brandy and fires them off one after the other down the bar in his fashion. Let's go ahead and make just one dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Oh, okay. 10.
10?
Yeah.
So, being the gloomy mood that you are, you don't really, like, you knew it was coming, but you didn't expect it. And so the first one just goes straight by you as you put your hand down. The second one gets caught in it. And then the third one, you kind of scramble to catch. The other one.
And I just go like, for fuck's sake, can you just give it to me like any normal barkeep can?
No, this is my thing. Let me have my thing.
Your thing. I just grumble, and I toss all 3 of them back.
Well, both of them. The other one's on the floor.
Both on the floor.
Cool. Okay. And with that, he will spend the rest of this time kind of tending to you. And
if it stays quiet and nobody shows up for the whole time,
there's gonna be no one there for quite a while.
I'd probably get sloshed, and then kind of wander out.
Okay. And with that, I think that's a good time to take our 10-minute break. And then we may, hopefully, reunite the party as we come back. The giveaway is active. I think, do we hit another one with all of the craziness that happened earlier?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. There is another one after that. Woohoo! So this is the first giveaway that we'll do tonight. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat. You have to be based in the US because we can't afford international shipping, nor can we afford getting arrested for breaking international laws. So stick around. We will be right back after some refueling. welcome back. There is more of you now than when we left. Hello, new people. If you're brand new to the channel, you should click follow. That really helps us out. And also, it will roll you a character, because it's dope.
Did we want to call the first giveaway winner?
That's exactly what I was going to go into. Any last minute entries, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. This is for the Norse Foundry Norse series metal dice set. So I will give a couple of, yeah, see, more people.
Wow.
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 Wow. Look at all these new people. Hey guys.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I think let's give a couple more seconds and then give me. Oh, there's even more. Holy crap. If you've already done it once, you don't have to do it again.
US only. I know you've already else done it.
Yes. Oh, hey, Dork Depot. Thanks for coming by. All right, I think that's it.
Okay. Gonna call the winner in 3,
Exclamation point Canadian.
2, 1.
Stronghold.
Stronghold.
Makes sense.
There you go. All those gifts paid off.
Nice.
Oh, thank you so
Awesome.
much. Shoot me a message on Discord. And oh, Jay sucks.
No, you don't.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just shoot me a message on Discord and have it just say Norse series. That'd be cool because that gives me reminders. Congratulations, man. Are we gonna open up the second giveaway?
Yeah, 1 second.
I will talk
here.
about it while you get it set up. So our second giveaway that we unlocked tonight by surpassing 65 total subs for the month. Thank you so much again. We are partnering with my friends at Valorhood.
Yes.
And we are doing
Next giveaway is ready to be entered.
Okay, so exclamation point giveaway in the chat again to enter into this one. It is a beard and hair oil sample pack, which you get every scent that they do in small bottles, and they're each named after D&D classes. How fucking dope is that? You will also get an etched glass with one of the classes and their symbol on it. And a $30 gift card to go towards whatever you want to do. And they don't just do beard care stuff. They also do hair care and body washes and things like that. And all the scents match up, and they're really, really good stuff. All natural, all free of all the bad stuff that I can't think of, like
Paraben, sulfate.
there you go, none of that. But yeah, they're really, really cool, and so they're giving away that. So exclamation point giveaway to be in with a chance for that.
It smells so good.
So good.
It really does. My favorite is Songweaver because I'm a bard. Great. So
My wife really likes Draconic Sorcerer.
Me too.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my favorite.
I like the Rogue Sleuth.
And that one too, actually.
it's like we never had a break. So you guys had made your way towards the Chubby Pigeon. Is there anything that you'd like to do along the way? Herb is guiding your path.
I would be looking for Lost, like just scanning crowds, scanning storefronts. I'm looking for him.
Okay. Is that all you're going to be doing? Like, you don't need to have a conversation or anything. You're just going to be keeping eyes on everything?
I don't really have anything to talk about.
Okay, cool. Just roll me a perception check then.
Okay.
And I will sort of maintain it as you traverse along.
New amethyst dice, first roll.
Ooh.
Fresh out of Gen Con.
Nice.
And it's okay. What was it? A perception?
Yep.
18.
18. Okay. Was there anything anyone else wanted to be doing on the way?
It's still pretty early, right? Like,
Yeah, I would say it's sort of it's heading on for like lunchtime now. So the streets are a little busier. Like, people are out doing their thing. Not as busy as the last time you walked this way because the marketplace isn't up.
I guess if there's nothing distracting us, we would just follow Herb.
Okay. Right. So if everyone is just kind of heading along, we can do that. So we had an 18 for perception. As you approach the chubby pigeon, you sort of like maybe a block away. You hear it before you see it. The slurred calling in an aggressive tone of Losteroth, your friend, who, as you kind of start pinpointing where he is and locking in with your super perception, you see he is bare-chested with his armor on the floor behind him, fists up against two other guys.
What do the other guys look like?
I mean, sort of like real rough around the edges. They're
Are they much bigger than him, or about...
no.
Okay.
These are kind of just average ruffian thug types. You would assume, maybe. We don't really know who started it.
All right.
Typical.
Probably looks like we're really into it. Like Lost got his hair down, his armor's off. He's got like bruises over his face. He's got blood coming down his lip. But he's smiling.
And there is a small crowd starting to form a circle around them.
And all you hear is just like, is that all you got? He's just like, is that all you got? I faced fairy elves stronger than you. He just give me your best shot. Here, I won't even block it. And he's like sticking out. He's bearing his stomach. You know.
So you're just
He's
gonna
goading
take it?
him on.
Okay, so they're both gonna take swings at you.
Yeah.
If you just accept, are you just accepting the hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we within 30 feet?
I wouldn't say just yet. You're sort of approaching them. So the one takes like a wild haymaker and cracks you across the jaw, and your head turns a little bit. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the other one comes from the other side and causes 3 points of bludgeoning damage as they both punch you from both sides as your head kind of boom, boom, but takes it, and you smile as you start turning your head towards them, as a small trickle of blood starts to emanate from your nostril.
Well, should we place bets?
You just hear Lassie like, "Do you know who I am? I've lost the wrath, Gahlia's ass. Where I walk, I leave a trail of conquered victims and satisfied women. I lost. I probably slept with your mother. Hit me with your best shot."
I kind of want to see where this goes.
I can't decide whether I want to debuff the two guys around him or.
Or him?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you accepting another 2 shots from them?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So the one goes to grapple you and kind of try and pull you into like almost like a full Nelson. You can either accept it or you can contest the grapple.
I let him grapple me.
Okay. So the one's holding you like tight, and you're just hanging there, like, yeah, what?
I'm just laughing.
Yep. And the other one is gonna take 2 punches, 1 to each side, for 3 points of bludgeoning damage, as you hear this dull like slap of knuckles hitting flesh on the side, just as you see like it kind of ripples through, and he does like pull a little bit, but he maintains his stature. And the crowd starts picking up in excitement now, and you can see like Herb has darted off. He is going in between the crowd. He's got a little book. He's taking bets.
Adeline's gonna go up to him and put I'd like to put a 2 gold on which is bigger out of the other 2 guys.
Well, for this one, I'm counting the 2 as 1.
Great. Put me down for 2 gold.
For who?
For the 2 guys. Come on.
I have to check. Done.
Do I hear that?
I mean, if you're listening, I mean, he's not hiding it. He is
Right.
literally trying to run a bookie ring, like right now.
I'm going to, as discreetly as possible, cast Bane on the 2 people hitting
Let's get
Lost.
to it too. Well, we can't stack it though, so
No, that's
if I notice that she's doing it,
you would know. I
then-
would definitely give you a signal.
then I won't. Maybe I'll
So
do
I
something
mean
else.
it's VSM. So I would be as discreet as possible and try to like.
I mean, everyone's like freaking out. So
Yeah.
I'm not-
Yeah, I would say you could probably get away with it, given like the excitement of the crowd and things, especially now that Herb is kind of picking it up artificially himself as well in order to get more people involved.
Yeah. So I do that. I'm gonna try
Cool.
and lock eyes with Lost.
So that is what a
Oh, sorry. It's a
no, the save on it.
Oh, that's right. Charisma.
Charisma. That is a 6
Well, that does not save.
and a 7.
Neither does that.
So they are both baned. Great.
I will try to lock eyes with Lost if he is in any shape to even look at the people around.
I think if you connect with the gaze of Lost, he looks kind of feverish, like he's just enjoying it.
I'm gonna guiding whispers Lost.
Okay. So your extended form of guidance.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you maybe you don't notice this Lost with the other two, but what you do notice is the sort of gentle whispers that kind of brush against your Shadakai ears, giving you encouragement, which only kind of emboldens the feelings that you already have about yourself.
When I hear that, I start just cackling badly, and I look back at the two guys, and I'm like, oh, my lady friends are here, just in time for you two to make a fool of yourself. And then I scream out to Lily, and I go, I need more drinks. And I'm gonna try to use an athletic ability to throw the guy. Throw the guy. Since we're grappled together, right?
Okay, yeah, all right. This is kind of free-form combat, so yeah. I guess that would be a contested athletics check.
Yeah.
For you to kind of like rip and throw him over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome, yeah. That's a 19.
That's cocked. I rolled a natural 19.
Ooh.
Plus 0.
Plus 0. Oh wait, they're baned, right?
Yeah, so -4
Yes.
or a D4.
It's attack rolls and ability checks. Is that right?
Yeah.
Attack rolls
Yes,
or
so,
saving
I mean-
throws.
Oh, so not ability checks.
Not ability checks.
No, it's
okay.
just attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
So you go to grab and pull the guy off of your back and throw him over, and you kind of, just because you gave up
Yeah.
to the grapple, he got some really tight hooks underneath your arms, and so you're able to kind of pull up, but then it just kind of sits back again. And everyone else would have seen the guy like holding him. His eyes go wide as he's all of a sudden like picked off of the ground, and it's just momentum and the position that he has that's able to pull him back.
You hear Lost kind of in a whiny way, kind of in a whiny, kind of mopey, drunk scream. Just yell, "I need one fucking arm free to get a drink. Free to get a drink."
The one that's holding you kind of like gets a tighter grip once again, and then the other one is gonna take a strike at you, and what he's gonna do. Are you still just accepting shots, or are they contested?
No, yeah, I'm just accepting shots.
Okay, so the one that's in front of you just goes, "Why don't you just fucking shut up?" And then is going to like straight, like full knuckle punch you in the middle of your throat.
Okay.
Did it hit with the D4?
Yes, he's allowing.
Even with a -D4?
There's no attack roll. He is allowing this to
Oh.
happen.
Right, okay. Well, glad I used that spell slot.
Shade. So that's 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you're halfway through your sentence as it gets cut short from the impact.
Right.
Are you back?
My camera's broken. It just keeps shutting off.
Cool.
Good times.
All right. What is everyone doing?
Roz would like look to Kaya, collateral damage control perhaps, and like look at the scene and any like tables or drinks that are trying to like fall over. He's gonna acrobatically try and swoop in and keep Hisric's like tavern from getting like
Well,
demolished.
this is outside. This is in the street.
Oh, it's in the street?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Street brawl.
Yeah. This is like full like fight, like outside.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, I guess same kind of spirit, just like making sure no one's getting injured or bumped into kind of thing.
Okay, so as the crowd is kind of getting jostled around, Raz is like using your mobile feet, just kind of zipping in and out of people and like catching things off of that are about to be knocked over and putting them back, just making sure that nothing is damaged around it, that there's no collateral damage, like you said. Awesome. What about everyone else?
Yeah, I'm making sure that the crowd stays back and that no one is just gonna get involved.
Why does Adeline have Poppy?
Oh, she's watching Poppy for me these days.
Awesome. Lost, what would you like to do?
I would like to throw him off again, if I can.
Okay. Another contested check.
That's a 21.
That is an 11.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, having felt where the momentum is, this time you're like, I fucking got him. And you rock and grab him just in the right place and fling forward like your elven kind of lithe flexibility, allowing you to bend forward, and the guy, whoa, onto his back in the dust, kicking up around him as everyone's like, yeah.
And then I spin around, kind of drunkenly, but trying to like a showman. I spin around, and then I just start walking to the edge, and I'm just yelling out Lily's name because she whispered to me earlier. I'm like, I need my drink, Lily.
So you're just like appealing to the crowd. You're just leaving your opponents.
Yeah, I'm just walking like right to the edge of the crowd because I'm looking for someone to hand me a drink.
Okay, the other one that is not on the floor is gonna run up and try to tackle you to the ground.
This one I'll defend against.
Okay, so
Because I'm trying to get a drink.
yeah, so yeah, I would say you're drunk, but you're battle aware. So I won't impose disadvantage. It's just a straight athletics contest. That's a
Okay.
15.
15. Ooh, that's good. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. 13.
Oh, so just seeing him and trying to push off, but he's able to wrap up your legs as you quickly whoop, boom, and go down face first onto the ground. This is now a ground brawl.
God.
Is anyone else getting involved?
I'm just gonna do guidance again.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear those emboldening whispers once more in your ear. The other one is going to get to his feet and kind of leans over, winded, like, and hobbles towards you. That's going to take up his movement just to get towards you there. The other one is going to start pulling his way up onto your back and just raining down punches on top of you. So he is on the ground as well, so I'm not gonna like do advantage or anything like that. Are you accepting the shots?
Yeah, I'm accepting the shots because I'm looking up at the crowd and I have my arms out for a drink.
So you're still like gesturing
Yeah,
out for someone to put a drink in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he starts to like basically box your ears. Like this is turning dirty now. And then someone in the crowd just reaches a hand out and puts like an ale mug in your hand, so just like a wooden handled mug.
Right. And I'm like messily trying to. I actually kind of turn. I actually
Punched
turn
around
over.
and trying to.
Because he boxing my ears from behind me, and I actually turn around.
So he's basically he's mounted you from behind and is like slamming into both sides of your head.
Yeah, I take this time to turn so that I'm on my back.
Okay. Yeah.
and dodge the hits so that I can actually just dump the mug, get a drink in the mug, because I can't drink it while I'm on my stomach. So I'm like, I turn around and I'm drinking.
Okay. Give me. I'll say athletics for you to be able to just kind of muscle your way back around.
17.
17. Awesome. So yeah, you're able to like jiu-jitsu terms like shrimp over. And as another punch comes down, you actually use the mug to deflect his hand away before you just start chugging it like on your back.
Yes.
Anyone else? Going once, twice? Nope. All right. The other one is going to come across and is going to soccer kick you in the head.
Okay.
Do you accept the shot?
I accept the shot. Yes.
Okay. That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage. So as you're chugging and the boot comes across, boom, as the sudden impact of the full swing of his leg cracks you in the side of the head. Make a dexterity check. See if you can hold on to the mug.
Okay. The 19 natural.
19. Awesome.
Yeah.
So out of the corner of your eye, you move the mug away as the boot just cracks you in the side of the head, but you're able just to move it around. Just this. You've spent a lot of your years drinking and being drunk, and so that pulling on that experience, you're able to just kind of like if Rhapsody and Kaya were watching, you'd be like, whoa, like this guy is zen. You're able to just like move the mug around so that there's barely even a ripple in the liquid that's remaining there.
But I think with how much I'm inebriated and also letting him field goal my head, I'd probably get knocked out. I'm pretty sure if I'm sitting here letting him take a field goal kick on my head,
Yep. I mean, if that's how you wanna,
yeah,
if that's how you wanna go down,
I'm
then
out.
Great.
But the alcohol doesn't spill.
Yes.
Yes.
So, poof, as you watch the boot connect.
As soon as I see that, I would cast command on. I think I can upcast it to 2.
I was gonna say I was gonna direct my whispers to them and cast dissonant whispers on the one that kicked him in the head.
All right, and we would have planned this together. I would cast command on the other one.
Cannon. Yes, go on. That does totally make sense. So you're casting command on the kicker or the mounter?
On the mounter.
Okay.
The wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. Oh yeah, great. They'll be awesome at this. That is a 12 minus
No.
1, 11.
No.
What is the command you give?
I am going to. I'm gonna tell him. Actually, he's gonna hear in his ears. I'm just flavoring this however the fuck I want to. He's gonna hear in his ears because I want it to be like really creepy. Oh, right, in his ass. It was. He's just gonna hear like this really like whispery voice that sounds like it's come from the grave. Flee. And he will turn and move as quickly as he can away from me. And lost.
Yeah, so you guys see as the guy that's sort of mounted lost brings up his hand, and then his jaw goes slack and his face just goes plain, emotionless. And he just gets up and just starts booking it through the crowd.
I'd like to think that he locked eyes with me and all he could see was me. And then he was just like, nope.
Done. Yes.
And I wanted to cast dissonant whispers on the kicker. So wisdom
that's
save.
Wisdom save? Yeah. So I rolled an 11. Minus 1 is a 10.
So that's a fail. So I just want my ghostly whispers to impose 3d6 damage on him. Let me roll that dice for you.
So, as the kick connects and you cast Dissonant Whispers, he starts to see these ghostly hands reaching up from the floor, grabbing at his leg as it's up in the air.
10
Roll
psychic.
damage. How many?
10 psychic.
10. All right. So, as those whispers grasp him, his nose starts to bleed and he falls back on his back, unconscious.
Spare the dying.
And I would like the moment right before Lost would hit the ground, this like flurry of blue shimmer to come in and like Roz like swoop in and catch him.
Catch the back of his head.
Oh, the guy that's passing out.
Oh no, catch Lost before he falls to the ground.
Oh, Lost is
While this
already
all
on the
happened.
ground. He just had his head soccer kicked.
Oh, nice.
He's out, like mug to one side, hands still gripping the handle tightly.
I would like to remind everybody that Lily doesn't have shoes on. So I just imagine her just like in the crowd, like head like cocked a little bit, just like staring at this person who just kicked Lost in the face while he like bleeds from his nose and like falls down. No shoes on. Feet clawing into the dirt.
We're
Just
getting more
great.
and more ring as the
As
as the
episodes
campaign
go.
goes on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want to pick up his gear, and I want to dump it on the dude that went out. That was like looked like he's dying.
I will say, just for this, because it's flavor and it's funny, make a contested strength check against Lost.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, I rolled pretty low though. Sorry. I rolled a 10.
13.
Oh, it's pretty close still.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
There's a minute where you try and pull the mug, and his arm just like
Dude.
kind of dragging him along a couple of inches before the fingers start to unwrap, and you.
Dost, all right, just hold on. And so I'll grab it and I'll pour it on the other dude's face and try to wake him up.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. We're kind of being loose. So you dump it on his face, and he's like slap the side of his cheek kind of thing to bring him back. He's alive, but
He's
he is
stable.
definitely like rolling in and out.
I did spare the dying him,
I know.
so he's stable.
So did I win?
Make a perception check.
Oh, at little 23.
23.
When Ashley realizes what's happening.
The excitement kind of takes over you that you won, even though your compatriot was heavily abused in front of you. And you turn and you just see some coattails just kind of skirting between people's legs.
What did I expect? Ugh. And she'll go and bend down to Lost and kind of like peer in his face, kind of like upside down. Are you all right?
He's out.
I'm not sure he can hear you.
Well, what was all this then?
There's no response. He is unconscious.
He's
He's
I think-
unconscious in a drunken state. He is not making death saves.
I think we should probably take him back to his bed.
Probably is.
I think a lot of
That's
this
a long
was
way away.
a reaction. I will. I have a thing that doesn't use a spell. I will use healing hands and reach down and touch the side of his face and give him back 3, 7, 10 hit points.
Whoa. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. So, Lost, your eyes are still closed. You do come back to consciousness. I would say that probably helps with some of the inebriation as well, just with the amount of hit points that you gave back to him there. Still, let's say tipsy, like you've had a few still, but maybe not like the stumbling around.
Yeah, I probably choke and I cough up some blood, and I'm just chuckling and laughing.
With my hand still on his face, just trying to like make, freaking camera. Try to make, like a connection with him real quick and just say, I'm not sure you deserved this. Any of it. And then I'll let go and walk away.
And I'm still chuckling. And I'm just like, it feels good. Feels good. And I'm just laughing. And I'm rolling and I'm reaching around for my mug jug that I know is there somewhere.
Yeah, so as you start looking around, you see Kaya holding it empty over the guy who kicked you in the face, and he's just like soaked from like the top of his head down to like the top of his chest.
And like my head just kind of cocks to the side, and I see that. I want to so badly say, did I do that?
You almost murdered him. I didn't want you to get in trouble, so I had to pour your beer on his face to wake him up.
It's like that's a waste of good beer.
I think there's probably more you can have when you're feeling better.
And I start to like sit up. I start to like sit up. I'm still sitting down, but I'm trying to get up, and I prop myself up. I feel great. I feel something at least. And then I'm trying to get up.
Roz will assist.
Yeah, too.
But probably like be more there as a steady focus in case he like tries to fall back over immediately.
Cool.
You know, this is probably a discussion we should have when you're not so inebriated.
They saw
And then-
told this, so did you.
I'm like, I'm not inebriated, and I just like
Not the
Decide.
silk's lost.
I just fountain puke like.
Oh!
Yeah.
Adeline will cast Prestidigitation to clean it up.
And then I just look up and I go, the room would be good. And I just start stumbling in the direction of where the gates would be to the inner city.
It's a bit of a walk.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you guys are heading back.
Yeah.
Guess
Cool.
so, yeah. I'll follow behind.
Okay. That was a nice day out. So
We did a lot.
so yeah, it takes a while to assist Lost, because I assume that he would not want anyone to give him too much help on the way. So it takes a lot longer than it should, but you guys eventually make it back to. Are you going all the way back to the To the den?
Yeah, I think at least that's where I would be trying to carry him with or without help. If anybody needs to stop along the way, I would probably just.
Oh, I just
try to
need
get
a
him
bed,
there.
so I don't care where I'm going. I could actually just lie on the ground. It would work.
Well,
Every time he starts to like nod off asleep as they're carrying him, Adeline's gonna cast Mage Hand to just smack him across the face.
I'll allow it. Yeah, so you guys make it back to and through the inner gates to the wolf's den. You carrying Lost back to his bed? Yes, is that the
Yes.
idea? Okay,
Yep.
cool. I don't want to speak for you. So as you go up the stairs, you have a lot of guards just kind of like holding their halberds and stuff and just kind of watching as you carry his bloodied form into the wolf's
Oh, you hear
den.
Lost yell out, just take a good look at Gahlia's ass, because he's got me over his shoulder. And I'm just like,
I assume someone would have picked up his armor as well.
I was gonna say I did that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you make your way up into the room that Lost is staying. Windows are still open. Sort of the like net curtains that are in there are kind of still blowing in the breeze. Place him down on the bed.
I'm gonna just sit down next to not next to him on the bed, but I'll just sit in a chair in the room and just, I think I'm gonna watch out for him.
Adeline's gonna go and close the window and draw the curtains, make it darker. Could probably sleep it off.
Lost, I would say, like with the fresh air and the walk, it probably would have sobered you up quite a bit. So yeah.
yeah, I think I'll be sober or enough.
Just gonna
Are you-
stand in the middle of the room staring at Lost.
Like bits of broken glass in your feet and
I,
things.
I just noticed the feet, and I don't no clue what's going on.
The first thing you see as you roll over is just lily
Dang.
feet.
Lost, do you you all right, buddy?
I'm fine. Nothing.
I don't mean just like you just got your ass kicked. Are you all right? I mean, why did you do that? Are you all right?
I won. I didn't get my ass kicked.
Well, even if you
Yeah.
No,
even
your
if you
head got
won,
kicked.
you got your face kicked. So even if you won, I think you lost.
I am lost.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. But why?
Just sometimes I just need to feel something. Pain works. I had a rough night. That's fine.
Okay.
How?
And I just look around like, what time is it?
Midday?
Yeah, thereabouts. Maybe a little after.
Okay. Like, well, and I start getting up and start trying to get my gear on. Like, we have things to do, right?
Well, I think you probably need to rest. We're gonna
I'm waiting for my shoes.
we're gonna go fight the hag tomorrow with Magnus.
I'm like, tomorrow, why not now?
Because Magnus isn't
My
ready.
second- my
I
second
know
wind.
you're ready, but Magnus isn't ready.
The second wind and get back another 13 hit points. And I'm like raring to go.
Yeah, but Magnus isn't ready, and this is for him.
why do we even need Magnus?
This is because this is for
okay,
him.
let's fight. I'm ready.
He wants revenge. So we have to wait for him.
And Lost looks visibly disappointed, and I just kind of slump on the bed, and I start looking around the room, and I go to reach for that carafe that was there, and I'm like, and there's like nothing left in it.
Yeah, it was spilled on the floor. So yeah, as you like lean down off of the bed to pick it back up, it is dry.
Rose, maybe you and Lily want to talk to him?
Of course.
Y'all seem to have pretty good. I think y'all are more personal relationship wise with him.
I have lots of things to say.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Me
go.
too.
I'm gonna go eat. So, Lost, if you want something, I'll bring you back something later. I know food is probably sounds pretty good.
I hear they're doing a great fish today
Sounds lovely.
and runny eggs. And horseradish things.
Horseradish?
I'm trying to think of things that are gross when you're like really drunk.
I was like, why are we adding these things together? This doesn't sound good.
I was like, is this important for the canon? Like, okay.
We're talking about eggs again.
I'm helping with your world building, Jay.
Pickled
We
herring.
love
Thank
fish
you.
and runny eggs here. It's canon.
All right. Feel better, buddy. I'll walk
I
out.
just lean back against the wall and I just sigh. I'm like, talking is the last thing that I want to do.
Adeline's gonna head out too, but as she does, Rose hears in her head, "Good luck. Let me know if you need, well, if he pukes again, I'll clean it up."
Thank you.
Is everyone
So,
gone?
The three of you breaking off and leaving the sisters and Lost by themselves? Okay, cool. You head down to the Great Hall, where there is a great banquet of fish, runny eggs with horseradish.
Delicious.
Pickled herring.
Warm milk.
It's canon now. All right.
Um,
You guys are alone in the room.
As soon as they would have closed the door, I would have just said, "Children of Death."
Oh, hold up, Lily.
I want
Lost.
to talk about it.
We will. But I think it needs to be said. As someone who's dealt with a lot of grief and has been charged to assist people who deal with grief, there are a lot of things that you can feel in this world that don't include pain. You don't have to search it out just to feel. And you don't have to punish yourself.
It's not punishment. It's not punishment. And Lost looks over at Lily, and he says, "Children of death." You made that bargain, yes.
You made that bargain?
He said, "My people, yes." can I get a drink?
I'll pull out the alchemy jug and hand it to him.
DM, remind me
Yes.
the.
The fate touch shall give way to the children of
Thank
death.
you. I had a memory, vision, dream. They all run together nowadays. I've been called fate touched by this copper skull thing. And I didn't really take much into it for a really long time. But now it's said the fate touched will give way to the children of death. And I don't know, there's obviously that connection between what you've gone through and this. So, any information you have on that, or the Raven Queen, or anything.
I grabbed the alchemy jug. I opened the red wine spout, and I'm just like, and like the red's kind of like staining my white pale face. I look like a vampire now. I was like, and I look over at Lily and at Rose. And then I lean my head back and I sigh. I guess we're doing this now. And I look at them and I say, some time ago, very long ago, my people, the Shadowfell, we're living as we were. Something, as I was told, something happened. Something significant happened. And things changed. And what we came to find out was a rift, a small rift, had opened up between our world, the plane of shadow. At first, nothing changed, but as time passed, my people began to suffer. They began to feel an oncoming ennui, hopelessness, depression, just a draining motivation to live, to do anything. We began to feel as if our souls were being drained from us. And after some time, we found out that it was because of this rift. And in order to survive, I believe what I was told was my people made a bargain, the Raven Queen, and gave ourselves to her service in order to survive. That's the legend that we've grown up to believe in, And we survived, we did. But still, this hopelessness, this drain still persisted. So my people did what we could. We fought, risked our lives, we loved hard, cried hard, we fought each other, anything we could do, just feel something. Because when we stopped, the ennui would creep in. And if we allowed it to creep in, we would literally lose our souls, fade from existence. The people that we've lost to the plane of shadow, we cannot even remember. Their memories are gone from us. And so we fight to be remembered. Fight to gain glory. We do what we can. If I need to kill a king to be known in this world, I will kill a king. Or at least it's better to be known and remembered for that act than not to be remembered at all. Some time ago, I saw an opportunity. I'm reminded again in my dream to leave the Shadowfell. And I took that opportunity. It was wonderful. Saw colors in this world, taste, smells, feeling. It was overwhelming. And then it wasn't. And I thought I could have escaped the plane of shadow by traveling to this world. But perhaps it's not the plane of shadow I'm fighting. So I'll take pain.
What does the children of death mean to you?
We struck a bargain with the Raven Queen. That's what I believe. We struck a bargain with the Raven Queen to serve her in order to survive. And I believe that's why we're known as the children of death.
That doesn't make sense. Why would I give way to you? I'm not anything to do with this.
I don't understand.
I'm just a girl who died and was found. I'm not giving way to anything.
Perhaps the fate touched is not just you alone. Perhaps it's speaking of myself and our aunts who facilitated your return. I would do it again. I would do it again any time, any chance. To give you a second chance at life. But the more we discover, the more responsibility for some of these things I feel. Lost, are you saying that you
I think
hear?
if anyone's to blame right now, Rose, it's not you. Never mind.
That creature, the copper-skulled one, it opened, or it, from what I can remember, there was a rift between the Shadowfell and this plane.
And that's
And
how you got
right
here.
from my memory, he carved a rift. He carved a rift with his finger and opened the way for me to travel here.
Are you saying that you feel like your soul is being, or you're dying here in this plane as well?
Nothing's changed. I thought it would change, but nothing's.
Maybe you haven't found the right thing to change it yet.
A good fight, some drinks, slay a few dragons, yes, maybe.
I mean, those are very exciting, but sometimes the bonds you can create between other people can be stronger. And the red scarf that I picked up off the road with all of his armor and his things, I will put back around his neck and tie into a little bow around his neck very gently and just kind of fluff it.
I chuckle and I go, I like the red because it doesn't get stained.
Perhaps you need an entire suit of red. It's also the same color as roses.
I don't have anything to add. I think the Children of Death is in reference to my people. And some of my people, from what I can recall from the dream, made it through the rift as well, along with Copper Skulled One.
Like, obviously, we were all meant to know each other. As time goes on, maybe more will be revealed so that we can untangle this web. But I know that you probably need some rest, and you did make it very clear before that we hover a little too much. So, if you would like some time to yourself.
We're the worst debt collectors ever. You don't even give me a chance to breathe. You hover too much. You come calling nonstop. I laugh, I chuckle. Get out of here. I'm like, get out of here. Leave the jug.
I will hesitate, but then leave the jug.
Outside of Lost Door, I'm gonna stop Rose. I don't want you to hold guilt for something that's not your fault. You asked, along with our aunts, for permission from a deity. And she granted this. So to me, if we're pointing any fingers, it's at Eastus, who sees everyone's fate and chose this path. So this cannot be on you.
I know, and I know that she would not have allowed this if she didn't know the path that it took us to. And I do trust that. Perhaps I'll spend some time in prayer.
Well, let me know how it goes, because I'm having my doubts.
There's nothing to doubt. Every day brings you more information about a time that you've no recollection.
A giant copper creature ripped a hole in between worlds. Deities are taking dead people from where they're meant to go for some unknown reason that we don't know of.
Or saving them from a fate that was not theirs.
I guess I'm having a hard time just giving my blind faith in something that I'm very confused about now.
Okay. Well, we're never gonna figure this out today, so
Yeah.
if you want, we can go join the others and table this for now.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her a hug. It's a weird, like, stiff hug, but it's what I got.
The shoeless hug. Cool. You embrace one another. No matter how awkward to Rose, it just seems like home. Are you rejoining the rest of the party downstairs for Fish Fest?
I'm so glad I don't have to
Yeah.
take part.
Yep. All right. You head downstairs, and yep, all that's going on.
Well, the last time at
there's
9,
like
I'm not going to eat that.
in the center. There's a huge like barracuda that's just steamed, and it's its eye is intact and everything, and it's just had like pieces of it kind of carved away, and some of its ribs are showing. There are large pots, like bigger than bowls, like honey pots of horseradish, scattered across the table, with plates of lightly poached eggs, so that they're runny.
I don't know what you're on about, Roz. It's only polite to try the local delicacies as we're traveling.
No,
He spears
I
around.
refuse.
Do you
Looks like-
actually like it, Adeline?
Well, it's not quite the food that I grew up on, but I don't mind it, no.
Wasn't this your special request?
What?
Yeah.
No, I just read the menu that was posted this.
Oh, I thought you requested it.
Oh, God, no. No. No, they have a giant. Have you not seen the giant placard that says today's menu? That lights up every day.
No, I had never seen that.
He has diet every single day. Some new and elaborate feast. It's always the fish fest. It's always alliterated. It's very cute.
My
Jay
beautiful world.
hates. Jay hates alliteration.
You did fish.
Only when it's day related.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
Only when it's relating to a day.
Oh,
so
like a
if it's Friday, we're done.
Taco Tuesday is the only exception.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I think I've had enough eventful events today, if I'm being at all honest.
Yes, I was actually hoping to do a bit of light research in my room this afternoon, so I might excuse myself a bit early.
I was gonna take Lost some food, but I don't. He might like this. I'll take it. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Here, and she'll scoop the rest of her like plate onto the one that she's.
I-
It just like plops on.
Oh, okay.
Right. I am going to study a bit in my room. If you need me, just come by.
Okay.
Okay.
Why is it even awkward to say goodbye to each other?
She leaves it just one beat too long and then turns and goes.
I'm gonna go to my room. Do you leave or do I leave? Like,
It's like when you hug but you can't decide who's going up or down and you just like, yeah.
like do that weird like lean in where,
Yeah.
where your feet still stay still.
They definitely intended a side hug, but now you've got two arms involved anyway, and it's just like, yeah.
Awkward.
Ugh.
Feeling uncomfortable.
But Adeline does have some things she wants to do in her room.
Got you. Everyone else, what's the plans for the rest of the day? You kind of have, I guess, a rather breezy afternoon now.
I'm gonna knock on Lost's door and I'm look in, see that he's sleeping, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this here for him. I'm sure it'll be nice and fresh when he wakes up.
Eggy fish.
And
That's what
I'll
friends
walk-
are for.
I just walk out.
As we're sat there at the fish fest now with just Roz, I'm just gonna look at Rose and be like, oh, I wanted to do a seance.
Sorry. Can you do it with 3 people?
I think so.
I mean, it's still the early afternoon. There's
Maybe.
still time.
Maybe we can collect everyone this evening when it's dark out.
It is better when it's dark,
Right, because there's candles involved.
ideally.
Right. We'll see what everyone's doing this evening.
Yes.
Had you decided who in particular you wanted to reach?
Oh. I guess we could talk about that as a group.
Okay.
I also don't know if it'll work here, but we can try.
That's a good point. It may be a waste of abilities.
I think I can do it at least once a day.
Got it. Well, we can try.
Potentially more, but I don't know what it'll do.
Oh.
Might not happen. Like nothing would happen. But you could still do it.
Hey, you guys, I'm back. He was asleep. I just left it for him. What's everybody doing?
We're gonna have a seance later,
That sounds awesome.
right?
What's that?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, you'll find out.
Okay.
What if we did it out in the garden area, outside? We could go prepare a spot for it this afternoon.
Do you think they'll let us?
I mean, we kind of saved everyone.
Is it implied that since we broke the curse that we could recurse?
Oh,
You can use a seance to curse someone?
Mhm.
no, I think that we
I
may be
don't
looked at as a
I
threat.
think so.
I was going to say you could try to curse the hag before we fought her tomorrow.
No,
I
I
mean-
was saying maybe I was trying to make a joke that didn't land.
Well, that's not your fault. That's probably my fault.
We broke the curse, so it should be implied that we could fix the curse. We could curse them.
Oh, you talking about the temple people? I don't know what a seance is, so I'm confused.
We're not talking about a seance.
It's all good. Well, we will
I was
prepare a place for the seance. Or we'll just do it in our room so it might be more private.
What if we did it down in the catacombs?
No, I think that's probably a bad idea.
Oh, okay.
Don't you, Lily? Unless the only person we're trying to summon is
Oh, we're
I
summoning.
might only
Right.
get Lagratha.
Lagatha, that's the thing.
We should do it in our room.
Okay. Well, then we can prepare that space this afternoon. Candles. We'll get lots and lots of candles.
And salt.
Yes. And we will continue to list off everything you need for your seance.
Great. So you guys are gonna spend the rest of the afternoon finding a place to conduct a seance at sunset. And the materials that you require, luckily salt and things, you're right next to the kitchen, so that shouldn't be too hard to find. Great. I will leave that there, and we will drop into Adeline's room.
In Adeline's room, she kind of softly closes the door and goes over to what I assume is like a little table or something, kind of clears it off.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the book from her hip that still has the belt holding it shut and the quill box out and sets it next to it. Probably spends a few beats just like staring at the two, kind of considering, before she slowly takes the belt from the book and cracks it open onto the desk and takes the quill out as well and sits down. And just writes, "Are you there?"
You write the words in the book on one of the blank pages, and it takes a few moments before writing starts appearing on the pages. What languages do you speak?
Common, deep speech, draconic, dwarvish, and elvish.
Cool. So the characters don't make sense to you. But as the characters appear and seemingly just rise one after the other into what you could assume to be a sentence, deep within your mind, you hear, "I've always been here."
She'll pick up the quill and start to write again. How long were you at that library?
I was locked away for several years.
Starts reading. Could you see what was happening around you?
Like the gifts I have given you, I can sense around me.
Do you know of a girl named Grace?
I know not of a grace.
What of the headmaster before Cinderlaw?
I did not exist on this plane that long ago.
How did you come to be in this home?
This is but a vessel for communication.
What do you want? And with this, if I may flex a little, I would like to try to cast Detect Thoughts into the book.
Okay.
Damn.
So are you going straight for like a delve?
I'd like to go. Yeah, I want like unfiltered. Like I don't want to hear like the you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I think that's an HR violation.
So, this is what happens. Stilling your mind and focusing for the first time on the actual details that you want, and emboldening yourself with the gifts that this being granted to you in the first place, pushing it back on the being through his vessel of communication. You put your hands down on either corner of the left and right pages at the bottom, and you close your eyes as you focus your will into this, and as soon as you start pushing into the book, you feel this barrier and it's pushing against you, and you keep going and you keep going, and what you don't see are the inky tentacles coming out of the corners of the pages, wrapping themselves around your fingers and going up your arms and inside your skin. They don't cause lesions, they just dip in as if your skin was water, and it whoop, just ripples as it pushes inside, and black veins start showing up on your neck, and your head whips back and your eyes open. But if you could see yourself, your eyes are just astral sea. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Boom, Spelljammer.
Boom.
little drop. Yeah, it's just the entire wolf's den takes off into space. Like,
Whoop! And now all of a sudden we're in a Spelljammer campaign. Thanks,
it wouldn't
Adeline.
be Gahlia if I didn't throw a huge cliffhanger in there.
Right? That's what we do here.
Hey, thank you everyone for coming on this journey and for coming back. I really appreciate that. I thought there was going to be just like an empty room with crickets. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support as well. That was nuts. It always takes me back. But we have another giveaway that we need to call before the end as well.
That's right.
So we'll give another couple of seconds, another couple of beats for people to exclamation point giveaway in the chat. This is for our friends at Valorhood to win the beard hair oil sample kit.
The multi-class package.
Yes, exactly. Multi-classed all of the classes. The etched glass and the $30 gift card as well. So last couple of minutes for everyone to jump into that as we close out. But yeah, thank you guys. Guys, tonight, role play. Ah, it was so good. It was so good. So good to watch. I love DMing for you guys. And I super needed tonight's session as well. So thank you for over delivering. But yeah, I think that's everyone that's gonna enter. So should we go ahead and draw it?
Gonna
Go.
roll it in 3, 2, 1. What?
What?
Yeah,
No
get out.
way.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That
Oh.
he's
says
calling for a
reroll.
reroll.
All right, advantage.
Wait.
Disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage.
Fuck it.
Sorry,
We get
Stronghold.
advantage.
Okay, we get advantage. That's what I say at the
Strong-
home
like-
game.
Stronghold, you 100% want us to call a different winner?
I mean, It's yours if you want it.
Use your flex.
All right.
Should I re-roll it?
Has he come back and said anything?
He said not fair.
100%. There you
Okay.
go. All right.
All right, re-rolling it in
And
3, 2, 1.
the steel Snorlax.
Nice,
Steel
nice,
Armored
Snorlax.
Snorlax. That sounds OP.
Dope name. Hope you're still here.
Yes, are you here? Ooh. That's
Sure
the-
hope you're here.
You have to
I
shout
see
out.
them on our list.
Yeah.
Hey,
Steel
Snorlax.
Snorlax, are you there?
Say something.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
He's sleeping.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, oh,
There it is.
yay!
Oh.
Yeah. Someone played the flute and he woke up. The poke flute.
Yep. Awesome.
Cool. Message Jay.
Awesome. Yeah, jump into our Discord, and then message me, Jay Swole Initiative. And I will throw the. There we go. Click the link, jump into our Discord, message me, and I'll get all of your details in order to get your giveaway sent out. Do we have someone to raid?
Yeah, I was looking. Legends of Avantris.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna head over to Legends of Avantris. Hang on, you get bonuses for your channel points that you can use in the future for flex points, and we get dope scenes like we just ended on. Yeah, throw down some Swole Initiative raid emojis into their chat. Let them know where you came from. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you on Monday for the return of Legends. I'm so excited. Thank you for starting your weekend off the right way with Fables of Gahlia. Much love, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.